They say Chandpur is just another quiet village, but no one ever tells you about the well. Not the villagers, not the elders, and definitely not the ones who went missing. The well sits at the edge of the village, half buried in weeds, with rusted chains hanging from a crumbling wooden cover. No one dares to go near it, especially after sundown. But it wasn't always like that. 50 years ago, it was the heart of the village. Clean water, cool breeze, and the sound of children playing nearby. Until the day Amina fell in. Some say she jumped, some say she was pushed. But everyone agrees on one thing: she never screamed. And from that day on, the well began to change. Water turned bitter. Animals wouldn't go near it. And every full moon, a whisper could be heard, faint, almost like a child calling for help. Fast forward to present day. Rameez, a documentary filmmaker from the city, arrives in Chandpur. He's heard the legends, the missing villagers, and the stories that make no sense. Perfect for his next project. He meets the locals, kind but distant. One old man says, "You'll hear her." Everyone hears her. The trick is not to answer back. Rameez thinks it's all superstition until his mic starts picking up static near the well. And a voice, a clear whisper on playback. "You saw me." He rewinds, listens again. Nothing. But every time he goes back to the well, something changes in the footage. A hand on his shoulder that wasn't there. A figure behind him. And once his own face smiling back at him. While he's behind the camera, he starts losing time. An hour gone. Then, too, he wakes up in different places. Dirt under his nails. Clothes soaked. But the worst part? He started dreaming of the well. And in every dream, Amina is calling him by name. Rameez couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he was back at the well. Not just near it, inside it. The walls were wet, covered in scratch marks. The deeper he fell, the louder Amina's voice grew. But the voice wasn't just calling anymore. It was pleading. "It's not me who's trapped, it's you." He'd jolt awake every night at exactly 3:06 a.m., drenched in sweat, gasping for air. Until one night, he found muddy footprints, starting from his bed, leading out of the room. He lived alone. The villagers grew colder. No one would talk to him now. Kids ran away when they saw him. Dogs barked endlessly at his door. And on the seventh day, a note was slipped under his door, written in blood-red ink in a child's handwriting. "She knows you're listening." He packed up, ready to leave, but his car wouldn't start. The roads were blocked, fog too thick to drive through. His GPS showed him circling the same spot over and over. And that night, for the first time, he heard the well whisper back. Not Amina, something else. Something deeper, darker. A voice layered in thousands of echoes. "One must take your place." The old man from earlier shows up at Rameez's door. Terrified, shaking, he confesses something that breaks the rules of the village. Amina never died. She was fed to the well. A sacrifice to keep the whispers at bay. And now it's hungry again. Rameez demands answers. Why him? The old man simply says, "Because you listened, because you believed." And then the lights go out. Total darkness. From the silence, a camera flash. His own camera. Click, click, click. When the lights return, the old man is gone. But the camera is still clicking. And it's pointed at Rameez, taking pictures on its own. He checks the photos. In each one, the well is getting closer.